What's going on, people? You back again here with a special video. So these are my 5 favorite Akuma figures. Well, the top 5 in my collection. I made mention that I was gonna make a pre or I guess you call it pre collection video, or I don't know how to state it, but it's like a preamble to my Akuma collection, because I got more than this in my collection, and like I said, Akuma is my favorite video game character of all time, favorite Street Fighter character of all time. So I want to try to do a really good one collection video. So I decided I'm gonna wait on the Storm Arena one that's supposed to be coming out later this year, hopefully. So, and that'll give me time to work on it and decide how I want to do it. So like show them off on how the order of got them, how that I got them, and like kind of like what I did with Chun-Li, but a little bit more grander. But that'll be that video. So this is like a preamble or something. So I was just thinking, just to put this one out there, so I get it out there before I do the major one. So now these are the ones I say 5 favorite. There would be one on here if I went up to 10, but I'll show you why he's not on this list. So start with this guy. Yeah, the first Akuma figure I did actually get. So there's another reason why it's taking so long, because I had to find him. I thought I had put him in storage, but he got misplaced and got out in the garage somehow. So I was looking all everywhere in storage, but he was actually out in the garage. So, and his arm kind of gotten a little weak there. So, but he still held up. So, and what's funny is this is a soft goods. This whole thing is soft goods, but so, and this is Toy Biz, I believe. Toy Biz. This is the Marvel vs. Capcom 2. So I think this guy came with Cammy. I think he came with Cammy, because the Chun-Li and Juggernaut. That's another thing. Somebody I gotta find too. Because I got that Chun-Li and Juggernaut. I think him and Cammy came together, because I thought they came with a Marvel character, and I can't remember if he came with somebody else. That would mean I got then I got 3 sets, because I have Cammy, but I don't know who she came with. So I think it was him and Cammy that came together. I'm not sure. Maybe somebody will tell me. But yeah, this was the first Akuma figure I've ever gotten. So he is number 5. Of course, this will be on the list, and for purposes, I don't even try to touch this guy anymore, because all my soda starting to fall apart on me. So I don't want this guy to fall apart. I'll be really upset if he does. But I got replacements in case he does. But it would cost too much to replace him with an actual soda figure, because they're really expensive on the secondary market. So, but this was actually the first one that was actually posable. So, and yeah. So yeah, this guy was the go-to one for the longest time. So go-to of my focus on him of all my for my Akuma for a long time. He was the go-to. And this guy was a surprise that I like him. And this is the NECA Street Fighter 1 the NECA one based on the Street Fighter 4 version of Akuma. So they was trying to copy that kind of art style. Still one of my favorite ones, even though you can see the pins and whatnot on them. It's one of NECA's older figures, but they did it really well done because he does have butterfly joints. Can't still get the whole joking correctly, but he did have the rope hand gloves. It's kind of, I like more on Akuma than regular. I don't know. It still feels like it's raw that he has ropes or gloves. So. And so yeah, this is still one of my favorites. It will always be one of my favorites. Like I said, even though you see the pins on them in the shoulder and the hips, you still see the pins. So now I'll say this is a tie. You can switch them ones because I still think this one's a good one. I don't know what people's problem was with this one. I'll probably do after I do my. Well, maybe I'll do that before I do that comparison with these two, because there's things on this thing that does better. He is more tighter. He's not loose like this guy's been getting loose in his legs and that right there. So figure arts, I don't know what's been their problem with their figures over time. Oops, knocking everybody over. I do kind of like the his gi on the. Dang it, I'm knocking everybody over. The gi on the Jada toys, because it looks more accurate to the video game, more how his the sprite looks in the game. So, but I do kind of like the darker hair. So either way, I still prefer the rope hands on this guy. This is based off his actual first appearance, and he didn't have the rope glove hand, so that's why I can go with that too. But I think both of these figures are still good, and this one's still good even after all these years. Minus the loose leg, that it's not loose, but when I'm posing them, it tends to slide out because it's gotten loose more than it should be. So that's what I mean by loose. So, but yeah, it depends on how I'm feeling today. This could be number one right now because it's recency bias, because it's new. It's number one, but it can change. So you can, however you want to see that, but I still think that's a good one. People want to just diss the Street Fighter line because of Jada's new toys, but the Akuma one held up. I think the Cammy held up. My Vega got too loose on me. It was the last two that they did that really was why I said figures dropped the ball in the Street Fighter line. That Sagat and that recently Guile were not up to par. So, but yeah, those are my 5 favorite. This is just a little preamble video to my ultimate. I'm calling it the ultimate Akuma collection. Even though there's still some Akuma figures I don't have, but I'll talk about that when I get to that video. So, but stay tuned for more. Hit the like and subscribe if you haven't already. And until next time, don't support scalpers. Peace.